also bonkers McBonkers is, of course, the Acolyte. Let's start talking about the Acolyte. Holy fact. So let's take a bit of a run up to it. And let's look at some of their promotion.
Both, because this is, I would say, arguably the gayest Star Wars, I think, by a considerable margin.
Why are you laughing? That's exactly what you wanted, right? There's another clip of them just being so clueless, like about the guy who plays the young male Jedi who's always wrong, until he backs up the stunning and brave strong woman number 1, number 2, I can't remember, her on screen. He will say, yeah, remember Anakin Skywalker blew up the whole Death Star, killing all the people. They're trying to say that the Force is morally ambiguous. No, here's what's going on. The Star Wars is a show of intense and clear morality, right? You people are deeply immoral, right? You people are just consumed about yourself, right? Which is very clear from the show you produced. You're just absolutely self-assumed, self-obsessed, which is very immoral, right? It's the opposite of being altruistic, right? So why is the entire show super gay?
And are you excited about that? Are you bracing yourself?
Star Wars. Nothing.
What is she fucking doing?
Pretty gay, let's be honest. Leslie,
what is all this bullshit?
How do you feel?
Am I gay? Yes.
Well, no, I know you are gay, but
Really, Leslie, you never mentioned that before.
I'm asking, are you excited about putting this, this is going to be a talking point?
Is it going to be a talking point?
I'm sure so.
Because nerds are gay.
Well,
What? Nerds are gay? Well, also, why are you calling your audience nerds? That's not complimentary.
Some nerds are very not gay and are very threatened by gay
Well, that's
stuff.
true. But
I'm not threatened by gay people. I mean, unless they're literally threatening me with a knife, right? Yeah, I'm not threatened by gay people. I think it's weird how you use a gay identity as a shield, right? You use people's identity, which is disgusting, as a shield from criticism, and you also use gay people like a purse puppy. Look at how gay we got.
in my world, nerds are gay.
Okay.
What the fuck is wrong with this woman? It might like why didn't you get out your fucking world then?
Was this the fun element of?
no, I don't think so. And yet people have told me that it's the gayest Star Wars, and I frankly
You're offended?
into it. No.
I think that Star Wars is so gay already.
Okay.
Like why? I mean, granted, you got C-3PO, right? C-3PO clearly gay. C-3PO, Simon Horton, basically the same person, right? And I have a lot of respect for both of them, right? Yeah, okay, C-3PO, but because they're gay people in fucking society. It'd be weird if there was nobody. I mean, we really didn't talk about sexuality much in Star Wars, but there are gay people in society. It's okay. Nothing was more awkward than the gross lesbian kiss at the end of what was that movie? The last of the sequel trilogies. It was just this weird kiss at the end. And I say, don't get me wrong. I'm normally well into lesbian kissing, right? I could watch that for hours and hours and hours, even in slow motion, right? Even in slow. I'm very happy with that. That they revolted me with a lesbian kiss is somewhat incredible, right? Somewhat absolutely breathtaking. Let's see what else they got to say.
I mean, have you seen the fits? We'd be like, look how gay this is, and then send each other a reference photo.
And are you telling me, with a straight face, that C-3PO is straight?
They're
Okay, we all agree C-3PO is gay.
couple. That's what I think.
What?
That C-3PO is straight.
They're a couple. That's what I think.
What? R2-D2 and C-3PO? Well, like Bert and Ernie. Okay, you know what? I was gonna deride them for that. That actually is not a bad point. See, I could even, but there's no Star Wars wouldn't really dwell on that. They're too busy talking about good and evil, and how they're very different things.
This is more outward.
I think it's canon that R2-D2 is a lesbian.
Oh,
Why a lesbian? Wait, how can they be a gay couple if he's a bloke and she's a girl? How's he? What? What?
Oh,
Ooh.
interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
Ask Filoni. Okay.
Ask for
Can you
one.
imagine?
Yeah, talk to Filoni.
Okay, fine. So with that, let's get before we get the episode. Let's just look at this, which is I mean, this thing is being destroyed, right? It's being destroyed in a way that's more epic than you could possibly imagine. Fan blaming bingo. You don't like strong women. No, I don't like. I don't like you using somebody's identity. I don't like what's the word? Tokenism. I was going to start talking about the episode, but I'll wait till I get into it. You're all just bots. No, but go touch grass. How'd that work out for you, Shooty? It's being review bombed. No, it's being reviewed fairly and accurately. It's because of Gamergate. Okay. It was meant to be bad. Oh, yeah. I love that excuse. That's so funny. Streamer made the view numbers lower. No, it being shit made the view numbers. I guarantee if you do a show that people like, the numbers are much better, right? The numbers are far, far better. You're just a racist. Well, I guess I must be then, because I don't give a shitty performance as a pass because it's done by somebody whose skin color's brown, right? Updated for the modern audience? No, it wasn't. It was updated for the modern creators. Only alt-right Yahtzees hate it. No, everybody hates it. YouTubers made it fail. No. We didn't need any help from us, right? I think probably Leslie Headland made it fail. But again, there's going to be no repercussion for Leslie Headland or any of these. They're probably going to get a second season. We know you will still watch. I will, but you shouldn't watch it. You're just phobic. No, I just don't like shit. People worked hard on it and they made shit. I'm sorry, yeah. It's okay you worked on it, but you still made shit, mate. And you made shit because you have no understanding of what it is you're working on, right? Like, not a bloody clue, right? That's, what is failing? You aren't real fans. Really? Really? I think we are. You harassed insert actors. No, nobody did. You're just bigot. You're an incel if you don't like it. You know what? When anybody calls you an incel, that means they are. Universally. I'm happily married with kids and a sex life. Although the curtains are a little bit icky now. It's a callback to earlier. Just let people enjoy things. You can enjoy it. Just let people hate things too. It was made for kids. Yeah, it was always made for kids, but now it's stupid. Right? Go interact with real women. I kind of enjoy that. It wasn't made for you. Well, that's the truth. It wasn't made for anyone. It's just insert topic fatigue. Yeah, no, it's just shit. So let's see how shit this was, right? Go Acolyte episode 1. Doink. Fine. Okay, so again, this is about $10,000 was spent per second on this, right? Yeah, there's a mistake. So this is entirely set on the the completely failed High Republic initiative, which they keep doing, right? In 2016, 2017, they started the all new, all different Marvel, which was basically everybody's a woman, and they sex swapped everybody and made comics about lesbians going out to eat, right? And complaining about Spider-Man, right? Failed completely. So you said, you know what? Let's do that again. We'll do the exact same thing, but with the MCU. Let's see how it works. Failed completely, right? So you had the High Republic, which is like, the Jedi's at the Prime. A good idea. Until the Jedi's at the Prime apparently weren't any white men. That, and I would say, I don't know, I would say, judging by the level of shitness of these Jedis, maybe you want some more white men, right? So fine, set beforehand. Dark Quarters of the Galaxy, a powerful few learn to use the Force in secret. Yeah. So one of the pre-publicity things is it's about the Force and who's allowed to use it. I remember the Force always being very egalitarian. It didn't matter what your identity was. You could be a Force user. All right. Dark One's guys, a few learn to use the Force in secret. Okay, well, there must be Sith then. Right, so starts off, and that's the other thing. For $10,000 a second, this looks cheap. Everything looks like it's filmed on the that video wall thing, right? It looks it. So this character shows up, stunning a brave woman, strong woman one. And again, I like that. I hate that they're normalizing wearing masks, right? They all love wearing masks now. So he says, "Oh, where's your local Jedi?" It's like, "Oh, yeah, over there." So she goes to a bar, and they're like, "Oh, cantina vibes! Oh, cantina vibes! So cool, absolutely cool." And there's actually a lot more aliens in this, right? And it's still, it's an unnecessary use of money, right? So yeah, this is so shit. She says, okay, she goes to it turns out the Jedi is Carol Ann Moss from The Matrix. Plain Trinity. This is 100% her plain Trinity, right? And then she's, this got a bit where she flexes.
Yes, my child.
We have unfinished business.
How could you look less threatening, right? I like, how is that? I like, ooh, like, what? How's this 4'5"? Like, let's find out how tall she is, because she looks very little, right? One sec. Star Wars: The Acolyte cast. What's her name? Is Amanda Stenberg. She's 25 years old, but yeah, we'll look at Wikipedia. I don't want to try and find her height. She was in Hunger Games, apparently. Okay. It doesn't have a height. Here, one second. Let's do Amanda Sternberg height, because I bet it's low. Height 1.6. Can you hear me in feet and fucking inches? 1.6 meters in feet. So she's 5'2", right? She's a teeny tiny little girl. But yeah, fight me, and we get like a stunning brave woman fighting stunning brave woman. And the weird thing is she doesn't actually do much, Carol Ann Moss, although at least she knows what she's doing. But again, this is very much wire work going on here. So this teeny tiny woman, I'll show you a couple of seconds of fighting. Like, just takes everybody out, right? And then, yeah, it's kind of like, what was that name? What was that? Ahsoka, not Ahsoka. Was it Ahsoka? Yeah, the Ahsoka show, where they finally met the people from Rebels who I didn't know who it was, and they offered the Jedi kid back his lightsabers. Says, no, I'll just use my handy-wandies. What? So she's like, no, we're going to fight, and stunning a brave woman fight stunning a brave woman. Oh, so stunning, so brave, so strong, so powerful. Such an incredibly brave, powerful woman. So they fight. And she pulls down her mask and goes, you, what are you doing here? I said, I'm here to kill you. No shit, really? Right? And so finally she pulls her lightsaber out. She cried. And they start fighting. Oh yeah, so she throws one of her throwing star things at this barkeeper, right? And she so she false holds it, and then she could have killed her like 20 times already, right? Carol Ann Moss, right? And while she's distracted, boom, dagger right in her heart, drops her lightsaber, and wallop, she goes down, right? So Carol Ann Moss was in it for 6 minutes, which is 6, 12, 18, 360, 381 seconds. That is, It's 10,000 times 381. What was it? I can't. Now I've got too much that I can't do the math. One second. There we do. Time plus 21 times 10. So far this meant 210,000. Like, really? Really? And on basically nothing, right? And she leaves. He's stunning and brave. Doesn't take her. Oh, and she's going to kill the guy. But no, he's got a little kitty winkle by him. Don't kill her with a little kitty winkle. And off she goes, and it's the Acolyte, right? So next thing we know, seeing the same woman is waking up, and she's got this shitty job as an astrometric droid. It's weird, right? I don't why wouldn't you have droids? That'd be much cheaper, right? And this is her droid, which is clearly going to be merch they're going to try and sell. And so they get her workmate says, "Where were you last night? We had lots of fun." I said, "Oh, I'm not going to tell you what I did on my time off." And I said, "Oh, we got to go fix the shield generator." It's going to get more stupid in a minute. And so they go out onto the surface of the starship, whatever. And again, I'm watching the go. Why are they using humans? It's got to be much more expensive. You've got to feed you. I don't get it, right? So you had a couple of Trade Federation people say, "Oh, we are. We need the droids to go up." That's a droid. It's PD Rich. How you doing, PD? SH1 TT3. Yes, that is indeed her droid. Where is it? So we got the insanely racist people, and the insanely racist Chinese ripoff. And they go and they fix the shield generator. But then, weirdly enough, all the laws of physics fail, right? All the laws of physics fail, and there's a fire in space. Like, how? I mean, look, there are ways you can explain it. I don't want to be too much ridiculous. Like I remember, Nick Briggs did Robophobia, which was a release, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago. Seventh Doctor and the Robots of Death. And he said there's going to be a spaceship that crashes into a planet when the fuel will blow up the whole planet. So a lot of people wrote in saying, that will never happen. The fuel will never cause that much devastation. And Nick's point was, well, how do you know what's fueling it, right? So you could say they're inside some kind of full shield bubble or something. But they need to be, if there's oxygen, why are they wearing spacesuits? I don't know. Anyway, so there's a fire in space because it's written by a chick. Bottom line. Right? Yeah, that really is the bottom line. Why is there a fire? Because it's written by a chick, right? Karney says it's obviously takes place before women learn how to survive by being stabbed by a lightsaber through the abdomen, right? And then shake it off. Yeah, that was not good. How many Godzilla -1s per episode? I don't know. I like Godzilla -1 though. So fine. So then they go back inside and these Jedi show up, and oh god, they are the gayest, lamest Jedi ever. So, hi, we're not white men. I know. So that makes us so good. And I'm gonna tell you, this guy is an awful actor, right? He's just so unconvincing, so deeply unconvincing. And look, this 12-year-old has a Padawan who is about the same age. I don't know. So they're tracking down the person who killed Trinity. And they said, we got, her description matches somebody on this ship, working on this ship. And I'm thinking, you're in the entire galaxy. How many people? And all she saw was all the guy saw was the top of her eyes. And she had dark skin and corncob hair or whatever. How many billions of people must have seen that? Right? Must meet that description. But no, okay, so they're going over there, and they want to interview her, right? Oh, and their use of force is shit, right? He doesn't. Here, let me show you this. It's when Obi-Wan Kenobi says, "You do not need to see. These are not the droids you're looking for." That was really cool, right? We're backed up by Alec Guinness's acting ability, which this guy isn't.
They perform outer ship repair.
Sublevel, bunk 23.
Like, what the hell? I like, this is so unconnected to Star Wars. So they go and see her, and they go, "Oh, I knew you from the Jedi Academy before I left 6 years ago in a bit of wonderful exposition. Hi, everybody. So glad to see you." He said, I'm a bit of an uptight prick, me. My job is to be an evil man. Not an evil white man, so I am redeemed. But I'm an evil man, and I don't believe in your stunning, wonderful greatness. So, like, say, so they say, "Did you kill Trinity?" And I'm like, "Well, I would never do that." So, well, we have a description of you. So that's just crazy talk, right? And so they, again, there's no like holo vids being made in that bar, right? There's no video evidence. There's no DNA. What? Honestly, the technology we have today will be a slam dunk for this case, right? Obviously they would be able to scan and find some DNA. No. We just have a description of you, right? And it's like, don't be ridiculous. That wasn't me. And so they call in the witness, right? The bartender guy who was the witness. Where is he? He goes, "Yes, that's the one." Right, so that's it, guilty. I mean, like, even though she was in a different part of the universe and she had a perfect alibi and she never left the... No, we have the testimony of one witness who only saw the top half of your face. That's it. Done. No jurisprudence. You're going to jail, darling. You'll go home with the back of a paddy van. Like that. Basically, what happened, right? I guess if they can have horses in space, they can have fires in space, right? That was like shit. The horses. So then they go, "Look, we flew out here with our ship, right? You're a Jedi killer, so we're not going to give you any special security. We're not going to take you with us." That would make sense. So instead, we're going to let you be picked up by the regular, was it the not Resistance? What's it called again? The Republic shuttle, prison shuttle, with this shitty droid, right? And they're going to take you. We're not going to take you back to Coruscant with us. No, we'll just meet you there, right? So off they go, and they kill Coruscant. Yes, we know it's Coruscant. And over on Coruscant, we have little Jedi younglings. No white men, thank God. Oh my God, you see a white man. I mean, they like Asians though. Oh man, they like Asians a lot. And so you got Jedi Squid Game. You say, your eyes, they deceive you. Your eyes can close your eyes and picture the Force. Oh. And like this guy is, English is not his first language, quite obviously. And they go, "Oh, I imagine the Force to be a sea. I imagine," and this one says, "Oh, I imagine to be a fire." Like, "Oh, got to watch out for you. Better get you kicked out of the academy." And then Leslie Headland's wife showed up in green paint. And this literally is Leslie Headland's wife. And she's such a boring character. She's Jedi Commander arsehole. "Hello, Jedi Commander arsehole." And says, "Your old Padawan has been found guilty of killing a Jedi, right? Killing Jedi Trinity, right?" And it's like, this sounds bad. And it's like, "I must go investigate." So then they introduce this thing that like having emotional attachments to other people is a bad thing. And man, no. Not having Jedis did have emotional attachment. They did love one another. Like it's okay that Luke loved Leia, right? It's okay they had friendships and bonds, which is replete through the entire Star Wars. Now they're saying, no, Jedis are not that. This is such a desire to portray the Jedi morality as being an immoral one. Because it's being written, these are morality plays written by immoral people. So they got a one droid on this ship that's taking back to Coruscant. This guy's got this he caused too much noise, so they put this kind of mind slug over his mouth or something that's been messing with his head. And you got the other prisoners say, okay, we're going to do a breakout. Do you want to come with us? She's like, oh, no, I should be a good girl. But no, so they break out, essentially. They turn off the droids, they break out, and they leave her. And the ship gets battered around by meteors. Here, I'll show you in a second. Right, ship gets battered around by meteors as they all go and take the shuttles, the escape shuttles, to, I guess, the planet below. And she tries to get her like little droid. You'll be able to get a target in a couple of months. And they get out, and then she sees the guy with the mind virus thing on, so she lets it off, and then he goes crazy, right? Ah! He goes crazy, and he leaves her and takes the last escape shuttle. And so the ship crashes with her on it, and she's totally fine. It was less of a trouble than getting a lightsaber through the abdomen. So now they're saying, "Oh, your old Padawan has escaped and crashed the shuttle, right?" So it turns out that they've gone and they've arrested everybody else that escaped, who must also be on that same planet, because where's the shuttle going to go? Right, so they're in there. So he goes to talk to this one guy who was there, and again, the use of the Force is so shit in this.
I sensed the darkness. Beware.
Quiet your mind and tell me what happened to the young woman.
She helped me, and I betrayed her.
Yeah, so essentially he does a bit of Jedi mind waving, and she's and he's like, oh, maybe she's not all bad. So then Letty Headland's wife is apparently in charge, because this is what, Strong Woman 3, Strong Woman 4, I can't remember. I'm running out. And he's like, I want to go and look for her on the planet. Says, oh no, it'll be no good. And he's like, yeah, go and let me. So he's like, okay then. So anyway, she's crashed, and she's in a place with that's open to the elements and obviously freezing, but she's fine. She's fine, right? So then she has a vision of a hooded figure, right? And she follows the vision. At the same time, I think at this moment, I can't remember. I think it might be now. He's putting together his team that's going to go and investigate. So it's Strong Woman 4 and Jedi douchebag over here, who for some reason in the living room is steaming his robe. Like, what the fuck's up with this? Like, here.
That's assault.
Like, why not do that in your bedroom, you dumb cunt? I don't understand. I don't understand, but okay. So she's like, you silly man. And he's like, yes, I am. I'm just a silly man. That's me. So off they go. She's following the mysterious figure. And it's her! Dun, dun, dun. I mean, it was done much better in Empire Strikes Back. And then she has a flashback to a fire. And she sees her lost sister, and she becomes young, and they become young, and she finds out her sister, who she thought was dead, is really alive. Now, I think by now you've had a Jedi Squid Game saying, she has sister, but she is dead. I saw with my own eyes her die, right? She had her twin sister. Okay, but you also said that, as Colin Archer pointed out, your eyes deceive you. Fine. So he wakes up. Oh, my sister might still be alive, right? This is what he tells her. Said, I think she's her file doesn't say she's a twin. This guy, Carol Ann Moss, and the other Jedi she wants to kill are the ones that rescued her, like 15 years, 15, 16 60 years ago. And so they're off to find her. Now, again, remember earlier, they got all the other prisoners, right? Who must be on this planet, right? So they must have had a ship that's orbiting this planet to find them and pick them up, right? And take them back to Coruscant. Did they not think to go and check out the wreck? No. That would make sense. So they come and find her. And she disappears into the rocks, and the Jedi stupid man has her cornered, and I think they capture her, right? So then we have the dumbest shit ever, right? The dumbest shit ever. So you have a sister. How do they know where she was? I guess they knew that's where the ship went down. But I mean, again, they knew they picked up the other prisoners. Wouldn't they be right next to them? I don't know. So on a mysterious beach somewhere, who knows where, we see the mysterious hooded figure, and she meets her master, but you can't see, and he's got a red lightsaber to show he's a bad guy, and it's really dumb, right? It's really dumb. It's like the denouement of the episode is like, here, do I get the line? Let me have him play the line for yourself.
Kills the dream. If you attack a Jedi with a weapon, you will fail.
So, do you remember in the beginning of the episode, they attacked a Jedi weapon and she succeeded, right? And we've seen people attack Jedis with weapons for the entire, since 1977.
Steel or laser are no threat to them.
Steel or laser, no threat to them.
But an Acolyte kills without a weapon.
Really? Why not just use steel or a laser or a lightsaber? Like go crazy, right? Go crazy. Why not do that? So that's the end of episode 1. Did I help you dodge a bullet? Right, let's do the second episode, which is thankfully even shorter, right? Episode 2. Previously. I just saw it. Why would I want to see previously? So this is okay, fine. So on another place, the planet Olega, whatever. There's a local Jedi temple, and she's paying off this little kid to get the door sentry. You remember the guy from Return of the Jedi? You know, like the Luke Sky that C-3PO and R2-D2 talk to. So she gets the sentry thing to come out, and she throws like this thing on it that shorts it out and opens the door. So in she goes, and she's there to see him murder this Jedi, and she can't. Right? He's got this like Jedi force shield around him. Again, look at her attack stance. It's shit.
With all your strength.
Please attack me with all your strength, right? And so he's just sitting there floating, right? Not talking to anyone. Like, and failing horribly, right? Absolutely failing horribly. Other Jedi white man comes in and she does a run and never sees it. The Acolyte. Oh, fuck off. So they pick her up from they take her home from the snowy moon or wherever it is she crashed. And again, why didn't they just do this when they found her on the slate? Because they're dumbasses, apparently. And he's like, I'm sorry, but we have to, keep her under lock and key. She's dangerous. She's evil. Oh, I'm not sure. She says she's innocent. Okay, then. So then she gets a message from Leslie Headland's wife and says there's been another weird disturbance going on this other planet, Olga, whatever it is. Oh, I will find it. So they redirect him to over there, and he's like, "No, we got to take him back to Coruscant." He said, "No, the Jedi agree with me. We go, we investigate." Right. So off they go to this planet, and again, this is just money. I would rather see the crowd scene from Snake Dance, right? I want to compare this for you, right? I'd rather see the crowd scene from Snake Dance than this, which is, far more weakly realized. Let me pull this up. Doink. Fifth Doctor. Snake Dance will be doink this way. 1 second. What's that? Okay. That was actually quite. It was shot the bit stopped and film. What is this outfit that this is wearing? I don't know. I don't know, but where is it? It's here. Oh yeah, that looks very suspect. That looks really Martin, mate. Martin, you should have thought that through a little bit more. When we get to the outdoor scenes, he was very good in this that episode. I really like that actor. Oh, here is this it? There you go. 1 second. That's Janet Fielding with the the porno version of the Invisible Man.
Come face to face with the truth about yourself in the Hall of Mirrors. Come along, please. You, sir.
So, like, I find that more convincing, frankly, than this, which I find entirely unconvincing. I mean, look, they spend money, and don't get me wrong, but so she's walking around in her disguise with a COVID mask on, and she goes to like this sweaty drug dealer, guy who gets something. He wants to make a poison because she couldn't get in to kill the floating Jedi dude. So like, fine, I make it for you, and off she goes. They enjoy some blue milk, and they head over to the planet. Over this time we get a bit of a backstory that he rescued her from a fire with her sister, saw her sister die. She must be dead. Apparently not. And she washed out the academy about 6 years ago. She wasn't very good. Her training was a problem apparently, right? So and also the Carol Ann Moss is the one who recommended discontinuing her Jedi training. So, so now we meet a bunch of Jedi. Like, what is up with fat Jedi here? Like, fat Padawan? What is going on? So they find out that she says, oh, yeah, that woman paid me to break in, right? In the meantime, she goes to visit Floating Jedi. Now, he's on some kind of penance. Like, he hasn't spoken for years and years. He just sits floating. It's some kind of, thing they do, right? And he's floating, and hasn't spoken to anybody for years. She goes to see him, says, you deserve to die. And he's like, yeah, I kind of agree with you. So he floats down and he takes the poison and it says, I'm so sorry. It's always, white men have to apologize. Takes it and she finds him and with the poison, and she's like holding it and she smells it. And then everybody comes in. They say, oh, you must have killed her. But this guy comes in and says, no, I've been watching her. It wasn't her. Right? It wasn't her. So they're looking for the sister. Again, the mystery's already gone. What is with fat cunt Jedi over here? Man. And so they're set about trying to track and find the this one, May is her name. The Jedi assassination. So they have an idea. They have the whatever her name is impersonate her sister and get information from the dodgy guy, right? And she says, "Oh, she's going to be here later tonight." So they're looking to try and capture her, and so they're staking out, but they're just not very good at it. And they're like, "We'll have to take her in." And so, yeah, they spot her, and there was a little bit of a fight, I think, as she escapes. Honestly, I watched this 3 hours ago. I can't remember. That bloody boring. I mean, it really was uneventful and boring, and just the acting is terrible. Like, really genuinely bad. So she escapes, of course. Listen, I want to give you a little clip of this guy's acting, which is just horrendous. Available from Target.
What's going on, Yod?
Sol is trying to find out who trained May.
I'll turn on his comms.
So they're fighting, blah, blah, blah. I can't remember what happened. I'm like that bored, right? And basically she gets away, right? She gets away. And then she says, "Oh, you got to." His boss says, "You got to come back to Coruscant." Said, "No, we're nearly here. We're going to get her." So they're staking out this guy, the guy who gave her the poison, who then who was being watched by the fat Jedi. Yeah, 1 second. Do you see him? Yeah, they look away. Squid Game, much better. This is a good location, though, right? I this location feels like it's in Star Wars. Right, so the fat Jedi is watching him. That's his job to see if, and she turns up and he sneaks him out. And so the next target that she wants to kill is on Kahofa, right? So the next target's over here, next Jedi, and you have these people walking around. And they find a crash ship that's got some writing on the outside. So, what's all this about? And then comes again this weird Bigfooty looking Wookiee who's a Jedi, who you don't really see much of Jedi. So why are they playing him like a animal bear thing if he's really, I don't know, if he's a Jedi. Anyway, so he's the next target of Jedi to be assassinated. Directed by Leslie Headland. That was not a good idea. She does not know what she's doing. Very flat, very, very, very boring. Let's see if she's directing the rest of them. Second. Star Wars The Acolyte. So let's go to the Wikipedia. Doink. We'll go over here. Yeah, so this thing is just being destroyed by everybody. It's I think this is the worst performing Star Wars thing they've done, which is saying quite a lot. Fine, let's have a look. So she directed the first 2 episodes very poorly. Thankfully, that's it. She's done, right? She's done. And is she even writing anymore? No. Like, who's Cog Onada? He's a South Korean, like, why do you have 2 names, mate? He's known for his video essays that analyze content, form, and structure of various films and television series. The essays frequently use narration and edited as lenses and often highlight director aesthetics. Whatever. I have no idea. But it's shit. Okay? I think let's just call this what it is. Shit beyond shit beyond shit.
My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe. And ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.